So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro gets a foot in here, couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos, the cross. Oh, decent chance! And that has fair fizzed. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. What a throw in. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. It's Roberto Carlos!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
David Villa. No, it's not getting there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Barcola. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await... Oh, smashing header! David Villa. Oh, well played, well played. Van Nistelrooy trying to keep this in. Ball's gone out of play. Rice. Thuram calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he finish? Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
England have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Barcola receives it in a wide position. Now it's Batistuta. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nesta with the clearance. England are looking to go forward now.
England are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, well played. Swung over. Vitinha. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vitinha clears. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. That's Van Nistelrooy. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Vitinha. Mbappe! He's found the way through. Gerrard. Davids. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
This is a
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
England have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vitinha. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's there to retrieve it. Played in, but he's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He is through here.
Kvaratskhelia really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
Rice with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has been slung wide.
Oh, really well played.
Kvaratskhelia on a charge down the left. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. England are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Pretty robust defending.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left, and he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that.
Big header! Van Nistelrooy, a giant among strikers! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And they're on him in a flash. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for England. Number
It's their
17,
second corner of the game.
Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field is number 9, Eto'o.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to make the challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, played right into his path. And he's on his way. Plays it in. Goes for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in... And Bebeto! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Nesta. He's had it taken off him. He's got away. Oh, good ball. And the finish! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
Beckham! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. England with the corner, they're first. And he's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham to take it as usual. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Gives it back. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now who's going to be first to this? Kaká with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Davids, Messi.
England are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bebeto is standing over this one, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Hazard! he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And here's Kaka, and here's Azar. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Kaka. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. He's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bebeto. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Howson calmly anticipates.
England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays it across, he's got tall. David Villa! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! England are back in business. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bebeto, tries a shot, and he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Bebeto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France take the lead. And it's Azar. Now it's Bebeto. And he's managed to get free. And Bebeto! A Bebeto beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the...
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bebeto. Look at the space here, and the shot! Gerrard. Beckham. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Leicester has given away a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. England are down to 10 men.
Substitution for England. Number 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on to replace him
That
is
pass isn't the best.
number 4.
Can he get it through? Kaká. It's a goal kick. Albert Ferrer.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's on it. Can he get away? Roberto Carlos. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Bebeto. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. And that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Massaro. England perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Massaro. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Hazard. Now it's Kaká. He's... Kaká! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kaká just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Substitution for England. Number 10.
England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's Rijkaard. And this is Bebeto. Goes for a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Dink through, not the most accurate pass. England will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Turan has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Berbatov coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
David Villa. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Davids out-muscles him. And this is Berbatov. It's a sharp pass. England can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He is through. Big chance! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Gerrard is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of